Overcoming the default process. It is highly likely that since you were a child, you have spent a lot of time and energy focusing on small and unimportant things. Over time, this builds up, and before you know it, these irrelevant things are controlling your life. We call this the default process, and it is critical that you change how you think to stop this. Have you ever thought to yourself that a certain situation was beyond you? Or thought that you were powerless to do anything about a situation that was heavily impacting your life? You're not alone here. Most people do this, and the problem is that when this happens, you relinquish control over your life. This is counter to the law of attraction. To truly develop the law of attraction code that will work for you throughout your life, then you have to take back control. You need to start focusing on things that are essential for your development and not let the default process rule your life. It is all about belief. We have mentioned belief a few times in this training already, and we will continue to do so because it is so important. Here is an example of how having a firm belief helps to win the day for you. Imagine that you want to do something, but you do not have the finances to do it. This could be anything from investing in training to learning new skills or traveling around the world. It doesn't matter what it is. People that succumb to the default process will quickly come to the decision that they cannot do whatever it is they want because they lack the funds. They will give up on the idea and move on to something else that will not move them forward in their life. But the person that has true belief and is a subjective thinker will not dwell on their lack of funds too much. They will focus on getting whatever it is that they want. They will see themselves having this thing in their life already, and by using the law of attraction, they will manifest it in their life. At this point, you may be thinking that this is not a practical thing for you to do. The fact is that you don't have the money that you need, so surely that is it. We are asking you to change your thinking here to believe that you already have the finances to do the thing that you really want. Use visualization techniques to see that money in your bank account and experience how good this feels. An outcome may be that you make a loan application, and because you feel so certain that you have the money already, your loan will receive approval. Your energy levels will be so high and your vibration so positive and strong that the people at the bank or finance institution will feel this and will be confident in your ability to repay the loan. People that follow the default process will not emit high energy levels and strong positive vibrations. They will not be confident of being successful with their loan application and may not even make one in the first place. If they do make the application, they will send out the wrong signals and will probably be turned down. Intensify your thought process. To really make the law of attraction work for you, it is critical that you intensify your thought process. You need to make the transition from objective thinking to subjective thinking and believe that you already have what you want. A strong believer in the law of attraction never lets the default process rule their life. They are in total control and are the center of all the things that are happening around them. Seeing beyond the default process is a change that you must make. It will take time and effort, but it will reward you in the end. In the next video, we will discuss opportunities and luck. Opportunities and luck. Have you ever turned down an opportunity because you thought that it was too small to get involved with? Or maybe you were just too lazy to look into it and get started. People often complain that there are no opportunities for them to change their life and achieve their desires. They believe that their current job is all there is, and this limits them severely. Opportunities are all around you. Even having some free time to pursue an interest or make some extra money is an opportunity. The reason that you don't have what you want in your life is not through lack of opportunities. What most people do when they come face to face with opportunities is say no. We want you to start saying yes to some or all of these opportunities. Now, this doesn't mean that we want you to get conned or anything like that. By saying yes, you are agreeing to look into the opportunity to see if it is for you or not. When you have the law of attraction on your side, then you will find that some of these small opportunities turn into much bigger opportunities. You see, the people that have these opportunities to offer know that most people will turn them down flat. But when they meet someone positive who says yes, then they can open the door to bigger things. If you are offered an opportunity, always check it out first. Today, we have this wonderful thing called the internet where you can spend a few minutes searching to see if the opportunity is credible or not. Whatever you do, don't ask your family or friends for their opinion. Unless they are positive-minded like you, they will tell you that it is a waste of time and sounds dodgy to them. Of course, they do not know anything about it, and they say they are trying to protect you. While the protection thing is comforting, people do not always mean what they say. You are an adult, and you do not need their protection to look at an opportunity. Most of these people live under the spell of the default process and believe that everyone should have a job. It's not just about money. There are all kinds of opportunities in life. It is not all about money. If you get the chance to meet new people, then you should take it. You just don't know where this can lead. If you are single, you might meet your soulmate through these new people. It has happened before and will continue to happen in the future. When you apply the law of attraction to your life, anything is possible. You will start to send out higher levels of energy and strong positive vibrations to the universe, and you will attract many more things than you did before. Love, happiness, wealth, and excitement. It is all there waiting for you. What about luck? Here's a classic story that you may be able to relate to. You were in the shopping mall, car park, and someone calls your name. It is a girl that you went to school with, and you haven't seen her in years. She is getting out of an expensive luxury car, and she has the finest clothes. There's a very handsome man by her side, who you later find out is her husband. You chat with her and she tells you that she and her husband run a very successful business. She has a house in a part of town that you can only dream about. It is obvious to you that she has a lot of money and her life is on track. So what do you think about all of this? Here's what a lot of people will say. She has always been lucky. What you don't know is that a few years ago, she had very little money and was living out of a beaten-up car with her man. They had just kicked off their business and there was not much money coming in. They started the business with nothing and took massive action. She made her own luck, and that is what you need to do as well. We are not saying that there is no such thing as luck. Some people do win lotteries, but they still have to buy a ticket and choose some numbers. The chances of you sitting at home hoping for a major change in your life are extremely close to zero. To make the law of attraction work for you, it is essential that you present yourself to the universe as someone that is deserving of what you desire. Sitting at home doing nothing, thinking that the world is against you, will never help you to attract anything worthwhile. It will just attract more misery for you. You need to show the universe that you are willing to look for opportunities and act on them. If you are offered an opportunity that it feels right for you, you will look into it further and get started with it if everything checks out. You are not someone who waits around for things to happen, and you certainly don't base your future on luck. In the next video, we will show you how you can apply the law of attraction step by step. Applying the law of attraction step by step. Okay, this is the moment you have been waiting for. We are now going to provide you with the steps that you need to take to significantly increase your chances of law of attraction success. These steps have worked well for most people and will assist with tuning your mind and developing subjective thinking. Do not think that you are going to get results from this overnight. This has happened and could happen to you, but in general, mastering the law of attraction takes time and effort, so please follow these steps closely. 1. You must be clear about what you want. Most people are not clear about what they want from life. Some people don't have any idea at all. In order to connect with the universe, you must have specific goals or desires and your reasons for wanting these things. You may not be a big believer in goal setting, but it really does work as it gives you a crystal focus, and that is critical with the law of attraction. Some people don't like the idea of goal setting because they think it is too hard to do. By following this process, you will see that it is quite easy to write down your goals. Take out a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle vertically. On the left-hand side, you need to write down what you want, and on the right-hand side, please write down what you don't want. When you are writing on each side, add a reason why you want or don't want the things to happen. It will probably help you to start with the things that you don't want first. These should come to you more easily. As an example, think about the things that you don't want when it comes to money. You don't want to be stressed because you cannot afford to do something for your life partner or your children. You don't want to be in debt. You don't want to work too many hours and miss time with your family. You don't want to be stressed out about paying the bills. You don't want to be wearing the same old clothes forever, and so on. Now in the left-hand column, you can turn these negative statements into positive desires by writing what you do want adjacent to what you have already written. So, an example would be adjacent to I don't want to be in debt. You will write, I want to be completely debt-free. Do this for all of the what you don't want statements that you have written on the right-hand side of the paper. You should find this pretty easy to do because they are just the opposite of what you don't want. As you are writing what you want, ask yourself the question why you want it. The reason for this is that it will stir up emotions within you, and you will be able to analyze those great feelings, and they will drive you on to achieving your goal. It also gives strong meaning to the goal, and it will strengthen your connection with the universe. Don't rush this goal-setting exercise. It is very important that you get it right. Carry your list of goals around with you at all times. You will need to refer to your goal sheet regularly at the beginning, and it will inspire you to take the necessary action. By writing a list of goals and attaching strong feelings to each of them, you will send the right signals to your subconscious mind and in turn to the universe. Your energy emissions will rise to a higher level and your vibrations will be a lot more positive. 2. Add a time dimension to your goals. Your goals are really taking shape now. You have written what you want and why you want it. Now you need to add a realistic time frame to manifest each desire. The law of attraction may not manifest your desires on the exact same date you write down, but if you are realistic and follow all of the other steps, then it shouldn't be too far away from your target date. It can even manifest early for you. Realism is important here. If you have a lot of debt, then putting next Thursday's date as a target to be debt-free is not realistic. A year from now would be more realistic. It is possible using certain strategies to pay down debt quickly. Okay, so you now have your goals and you have stated when you want them to be manifested. You've made a great start to the law of attraction process. You have to have belief and patience that this is going to work for you. You will have to take additional action as well. 3. Use positive affirmations. Affirmations are very powerful, and what you want to do now is to create a list of them that support your desires or goals. You want to write each affirmation in the present as if the goal had already been achieved. So, for a goal of I want to be debt-free, the associated affirmation will be, I am completely debt-free. You need to be prepared to say your affirmations either out loud or in your mind on a regular basis. This means at least daily and more often if you can. When you get up and just before you go to bed are good times to do this. Why? Because saying your affirmations when you wake up will set you up for an action-packed day. At night, you can dream about your affirmations. Your affirmations will find their way into your subconscious mind after a while. This is exactly what you want. Your subconscious mind is constantly communicating with the universe and will provide the right focus for you. It will help you to change any limited beliefs that are producing negative thoughts. This is critical, as negative thoughts will lead to lack in your life. 4. Time to take the correct action. If you are one of those people that believe the law of attraction will just give you whatever you want without you having to do anything, then you will end up very disappointed. You will need to take consistent action to manifest your goals. The reason is that each bit of action takes you closer to your goal, and your subconscious mind will feed on this and continue to send the right vibrations and energy levels to the universe. Always have your goals clearly in your mind and remind yourself of the feelings that they conjure up inside you. If you have a decision to make in connection with one of your goals, then consider how each option feels to you. Act on those decisions that feel right to you. If you truly believe in the law of attraction, you will never miss out on opportunities as the universe will keep bringing you more. So, you can be confident that your feelings about something are right. Working like crazy and taking massive action is not always the path to success. You need to work smart and only take action when guided by your intuition. Break your goals down into daily tasks and work on these every day. There are normally shortcuts to achieving most things, and the smart people always find them. Take a consistent step-by-step action approach. You will never be able to anticipate the exact steps that you need to take, so do not concern yourself with this. If something is not working, then try something else. Keep the faith in the law of attraction, and it really will work for you. Keeping your goals in mind all the time and taking action to achieve them will stop any vibrations for your subconscious mind losing their strength and deteriorating. If these vibrations deteriorate, then so will the signals that are sent to the universe. But it is not all about action taking. You have to check to see if there are any limiting beliefs holding you back. 5. Identify limiting beliefs. We all have ingrained beliefs. Some will serve us well and others won't. When you were a child, you learned a lot of things from your parents and those around you. If your parents continuously told you that money was the root of all evil, then this is likely to be an ingrained limiting belief that you don't want and you need to get rid of it. You can replace these limiting beliefs by substituting other statements through the subconscious. Affirmations will help here. If you have any negative beliefs about money, then you can create affirmations such as, I love money and money loves me. Money will enable me to help others, and so on. You have to identify and remove these limiting beliefs if you want the law of attraction to fully work for you. In the next video, we will discuss how to use the law of attraction for money and wealth manifestation.